Today we're moving one of the sprinklers from its former location, and this was a terminal sprinkler location. We're going to move it up just in front of this tree. There's a slope here, so the water gathers around this particular head, and it's really nice and green and lush in the back here, so there's really no need to water this area. But the sprinkler head keeps hitting the tree, damages the tree a little bit, and we want it to actually be right in front of the tree and cover more of this area here. So we're going to move this sprinkler head. What we've done is we've put this tarp up. We've put the dirt on the tarp so that it doesn't get ground into the grass. Opened this trench back up, and we're just gonna take this sprinkler head here and move it up to this location. We needed to dig a trench just beyond the place where we're going to put it so that we can actually attach it. We used a trenching shovel to do so. Very convenient. All we're going to do is we're going to use our knife to cut the line short, and then we're going to rehook up the head. Just eye the right place to make the cut right there. So there's the line cut, and we put the shovel under the pipe to give it a little bit of a slope so the water doesn't keep pouring out of the pipe. It makes it more difficult to work with all the water in there. So this is the way we're going to keep it from pouring out and without having to evacuate the line beforehand. Here's the head with the elbow and an extension, just as we took it out, and we moved it here into the garage so you can see it a little bit better. Since it's going to be at the same depth and everything's going to be the same, it's still going to be terminal, and so we still need the elbow, we still need the extension. Everything is staying the same. All we're going to do is we're going to undo this screw and loosen this part, and then put it back on to the part that's in the ground right now. Fortunately, this wasn't put on that long ago, so it's pretty easy to take apart here. Just loosen that up, and we can take this pipe out and put it back on. If you have problems taking this thing off, you can use the same knife to gently score it like this, and then pry it open once you've done that. And it'll be easy to do. Just make sure you don't damage the elbow as you do that. So now it'll be very easy to just take that off right there. So now let's put this back on there. If you're having problems putting the elbow back into the pipe, what you can do is use a heat gun and gently heat up that pipe. It'll expand a little bit, and it'll be easier to get the elbow in there. But don't overdo it. You don't want to melt it down completely. Tighten that screw, and the sprinkler head is installed. Before you go any further, make sure that this is where you want it to have the head. You don't want to refill the trench just to have to open it back up again. And in our case, this is just about perfect over there. Just took the tarp out of the way, and there it is, the trench that we refilled. The job's done. Well, all we need to do is test it. I'm sure it's going to be fine, but just in case, always test. And there it is in full action. We didn't even have to adjust the angle. It's perfectly covering the area that was intended.